What's up, Lycans? Today we're diving into some solo PvP tips, looking specifically at knowing when to board when you're in a solo fight. On stream we got into a fight with a sloop, so excuse the face cam in the bottom, but it ended up pretty textbook and has made it so I can show you guys a few techniques I use when I'm solo PvPing. We went back and forth with volleys with these guys. I got the mast down a couple of times, but they recovered quickly before I could capitalise on it. The main thing we're looking for is an angle where we can put a bit of pressure on while our ship is relatively risk-free, so we can then go for a board and try and get the sink. I saw this angle here approach, thought I'd take advantage of it. We can see from the angle and distance that I should be able to land the majority of the shots and our ship's relatively safe. Once the volley's done, we want to keep our ship close but safe. I usually raise sails most of the way up and keep the ship in a fully locked spin. You'll see why exactly a little bit later in this clip. The board angle, we've gone for in front of the ship to give ourselves the best chance of making it. You can always go for the cocky deck shot, but it's definitely more risky. A great tip when we're approaching the ship for the board is to hold block with your sword as you catch the ladder. If you're double gunning, you can hold out a piece of food or a throwable, which does exactly the same thing. This will give you a silent board as you catch the ladder and get onto the ship. Gets rid of most of the noise from boarding, so we go for this technique here. Make it on and immediately drop their anchor. So I just want to point out a big mistake on this crew's part here, putting our Captain Hindsight hat on. The guy on the cannons had left himself literally with 0 HP. One slash from the sword, he's dead. It instantly turns it into a 1v1 instead of a 1v2, which helps me out massively. So a tip, always keep your HP topped full. So after a career wipe, you always want to grab supplies from their barrels. I've made the mistake in the past to let myself run out of food, which is pretty much a death sentence. Going to prep ourselves to return back to Tugger now. Thankfully, they have the sail central, so we can aim straight up and we can take their mast down with a chain shot. Now, as you can see, Tugger is exactly where we want him to be, so we can sword lunge off and get back on the ship. My next move here is a mega risky move. I probably made a too hasty decision on the skill level of these guys in hand-to-hand fighting, but we go in for the ram anyway. We know they're anchored, so what I like to do is hit my own anchor just before we're about to hit. We'll keep the ship nice and close so we can repair it if we win the fight. If we lose now, it's most likely a sink for us, as they'll have perfect access to our ship. I'm not massively sure if I'd class this as a mistake on their part here. After I thought about it a bit, they probably didn't know I was solo. One of their crew has jumped across to our ship, only to find it already anchored and completely empty. Again, leaving me in a 1v1 on their ship and not a 1v2. We take this guy down and then onto the guy on our ship. We're anchored, so we can get back to repair the damage from the ram. Very nearly ruined myself here by messing up a sword lunge, but I did get majorly lucky. One of my favourite things to do if people run below deck on a sloop is to sword lunge down there. It moves so fast and can catch people off guard. What I should have done really from where he was standing is shoot him through the grate that's on top deck, but it worked at least. I want to patch up the ship, and now we're golden. Normally here I'd jump back to their ship and wait for respawns. Unluckily for them, they sank, so GG's to us, and huge prop to these guys for engaging in a fight and not running away. That's it for now, Lycans. I learned most of my techniques from putting my Captain Hindsight hat on and thinking of what I could have done better and what the crew could have done better. I'm going to let the full clip play through now. I think it's about 3 minutes long, so I'm going to do that without any pauses so you can try and get an idea of the flow of the fight. If you're dropping out now, thanks for watching, and I hope these tips help you on the seas. If you're staying to watch, enjoy the clip, and I'll see you next time. Oh, this looks promising. Please swim up, please swim up. There we go. Okay. Oh, yes, let's go. They have no holes, though. Oh, no loot. Alright, Tugger, you need to come and do a thing. Come here, ship. I'm not going to make this. Right, Ramstra, let's go. Excuse me? Hey! Get off my bloody ship. Oh, shit. You finished? Woo! Let's go. Right. Let's patch up Tugger real quick. Right, Tugger seems fine. Okay. Their ship sank. Let's go. Fair play for them guys for coming for a fight. That was enjoyable.